Hi again. It's me, Ginny. I'm coming to you today on Wednesday, May the 7th. It is for me the beginning of week 2 on Optifast. I made it through the first week. I'm pretty happy that that first initial week is over with because I was stressed out about it. Um, I anticipated the worst, and I was kind of disappointed. I thought it was going to be bad, but it wasn't really that bad. Um, I had one day, my poor boyfriend, I feel sorry for him. I thought he was going to kill me because I was a real witch that day. And it wasn't because I was hungry, and it wasn't because of the shakes. It was really kind of a mental hang up I was having because we normally go out for suppers on Saturday nights, and this Saturday we didn't go out, stayed at home. It was miserable outside. It was pouring rain and cold, and we weren't going to go for a walk or anything, so we stayed at home and did not a lot of much. Ended up watching useless television, and I was itching to get out of the house because usually dinners on Saturday night for us is a socialization. It's our, sort of, for lack of a better way of putting it, it's a date night. We would go out, we'd chat, we'd have fun, eat a meal, and that would take up a lot of time on a Saturday. Um, and this Saturday we sat at home and stared at the TV, and I was going rangy. Um, so it put me in a really bad mood. But that being said, other than that, the week one went really quite well in terms of sticking to the plan. Um, I managed to get all the shakes in that I'm supposed to for a day. It was a little bit difficult to get the fourth one in, to be quite honest, because I wasn't really hungry, and because of the way you space them out, I don't have to space them out this way, but because of the way I space them out, I was having one at 9:30 at night, and I just wasn't really hungry for it. I think it was doing me good because I wasn't waking up in the morning ravenous, so for me, it was probably a good idea, and I'm going to continue to go with that. Um, as I mentioned last time, we get two different flavors here in Canada. It's chocolate and vanilla. Before the plan started, I actually tried out both of them to see if I could handle the flavor because I'm really a picky eater. And I actually thought I liked the vanilla initially. Halfway through the week, I couldn't really stand it. I just got really grossed out by it. It had a strange flavor to me. So I started dreading having the vanilla shakes. Some people opposite, they didn't like the chocolate. That's what they said in my meeting. I think it's really all in the individual taste. Uh, Thank you to my wonderful sister. She suggested that I put cinnamon in the vanilla shake, and it made it 100 times more palatable. I'm still not a big fan, so this week I decided to go all chocolate. I'll probably get bored of that, and maybe next week I'll get some vanilla and maybe play around with the flavors. But for now, it's all chocolate. I thought I'd show you some of the things that are part of the program. Here in Ottawa, we are supplied with a Optifast shaker. This is a new one. They just revamped the style. So on the bottom, it unscrews here, and you can put in here the Optifast meal replacement powder. And so you can carry it along with you in your shake. And you put it, just screws onto the bottom here, like sort of old-timey thermos lid. And of course, as I'm trying to show you, it's not going to go on properly, but it does. It really does. I've had no problem with it. I used it last weekend. There we go. And the top comes off. Well, obviously, it's a big backwards on film here. It's a big opening. It snaps shut, it screws off here. It's got a nice rubber ring, so it doesn't actually leak as much as I guess the old ones did. I didn't find it leaked at all, but some people were complaining that it had a little bit of a problem. I figure if you don't have water around the ring here or powder around the ring, it doesn't tend to leak for me. So inside you've got a little screen type thing and the instructions, because this is my backup one. So you put your water in, you put your powder on top. Um, I've been filling it to about 350 milliliters or about 12 ounces, depending on how you want to, what measurement you want to use. Then you put the little, it's got a little tab on the top there, if you can see that. You put that in there. It's like a little thing to hold. And then you put your lid on, you tighten it up, you shake, 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 and that's it. I take the little screen out and I put a straw in because I find it a lot easier to drink with a straw. It kind of dries out your lips, I find, and so for me it's easier to drink with a straw. This is one of the packets. It is the Optifast 900. So that's the one in Canada, and of course, as I said, I'm only having chocolate this week, so I only have a chocolate one to show you. I will get used to this camera one-sided, other side business, but yeah, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I can get used to it. I haven't been hungry at all. It was kind of surprising to me that I wasn't hungry. So I think that if you space them out enough, you can definitely keep your hunger under control. Part of the lackingness of the Optifast is that it doesn't have any fiber. So they recommend that we take some Metamucil caplets to replace the fiber in our diet. That is not difficult. They suggested that we take 2 caplets with every shake, so 8 caplets a day. And the other thing that they want to make sure that you're getting is your 3 liters of liquid in a day. So clear liquid, water, if ideal, as well as you can count the water that goes into the shakes. You can any caffeine-free diet sodas, any herbal teas without caffeine, anything like that can count towards your water, and they want to make sure that you're getting at least 3 liters of water a day. I have been using my handy dandy water bottle. It's kind of out of reach, so it's 24 ounces, and I figure about 4 of those and a little bit per day. It's definitely ensuring that I'm getting my 3 liters of water. That's on top of my shake, so I'm really kind of doing okay that way. As I said, we're supposed to stick to 20 calories per day, and I have been doing that. I have had milk in my coffee in the morning. I'm measuring it to make sure that I do not exceed my 20 calories per day. This week was a little disappointing for me in terms of the weigh-in compared to a lot of the other people in my class. I did not lose a ton of weight. I should mention I'm diabetic, so part of the reason that the doctor says it's not coming off so quickly for me is, one, I dropped a medication this week that hasn't quite, leveled out in my system yet, and that actually promoted weight gain, which didn't help me, that's for sure. So he said once that starts to level out, you should probably see a little bit more of a dramatic drop. The other thing is that I didn't exercise really at all. I went for one walk with my boyfriend, and I didn't really exercise. They don't really want us to be doing extensive exercise until about week 6. So I can get in more exercise, and I'm planning to. My thought is to get a walk in every day. So I'm going right after this video. Get my walk in. It's beautiful out. It's almost noon, and we're supposed to get a high of 16 today, and it's nice and sunny, so it's an ideal day to get my butt out there. So that's my plan. Other than that, we have been getting a bucket load of reading materials. Um, so Oh, back before I get to that, back to the weigh-in. As I said, it was a little disappointing. So I only lost 2 pounds this week. I know it's a loss, so I'm happy. At least I didn't stay the same, and I certainly didn't gain. But I was hoping for more compared to everybody else. It's easy to get disappointed. Um, Hopefully next week it'll be at least 3. Hopefully, we'll see. So all of the reading materials that we got, I thought I'd give you a quick glance. Here in Ottawa, they give us the Ottawa Hospital Choice Foods Guide, and it's really a lot of nutritional information. It's not just the stuff that everybody knows about. It's more in-depth information. So we're really. Oh, someone's at my door. So we're really actually learning um, more in depth what we need in our body, and that's great. So this is going to be sort of our mainstay book of information. Also to that, we've got the great big Optifast binder. It is massive. We have to carry it with us every time we go. It's got all the information from Optifast. So I think this is both Canadian and American material. So it should be the same for Americans. Somebody really wants to get a hold of me at my door. My friend Jen. So I'm going to cut this short. But in any case, 2 pounds down, week 1 done. All is going well, and I hope to be more successful next week. I'll give you more information, and we'll see you soon. Have a good day.